What is up, guys? JD here. Hope you're doing well today. Got a new one in from QSP that I'm excited to check out with you. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, this is a modern take on a classic. It is the QSP Penguin, but the Desert Warrior exclusive from Blade HQ. I thought this one would be fun to check out. I've always been a big fan of the Penguin, and this one here is really fun. I love the fact that on this they did the micro milling on here, and you can see multicolored fasteners on here to match the sprinkles with the pink scales, bright yellow liners, and you have two different colored standoffs, fold over deep carry pocket clip that matches the actual blade, and again you have multicolored standoff bolts, and then you have purple thumb studs along with that classic Wharncliffe blade shape that you guys are accustomed to seeing. This is a painted blade, not a DLC or a PVD, so just keep that in mind. D2 is your steel, but with that painted blade should help eliminate the corrosion on there. It is the version 2 of the Penguin, so this one is on bearings. Very nice access to that lock bar. Needs a little bit of breaking in. Feels like the paint is keeping the bearings from rolling smoothly. So what I'll probably do is carry this for like 3 or 4 days, get it nice and broken in. And then what I'll do is go ahead and take it apart, clean the bearings really good, put my favorite lube on there. Man, this thing just feels really well made. Nice, solid lockup. Yeah, nice and solid lockup. Great access to that lock bar. Just all the hits from the original Penguin here on the V2. Very, very well done, guys. I like this one a lot. I'm able to get a 3.5 finger grip choke back, and then with this little landing pad up here, I'm able to easily get a nice 4-finger grip. If you're not familiar with the Penguin, this is a fantastic option as a gift. If you're interested in getting someone into the hobby that maybe isn't in the hobby, it is extremely well made, good heat treat on the steel, company that is going to stand behind the fit and finish and build quality on these, going to give you a good factory edge, and all for $50 and under, depending on the version of the budget Penguin that you're going to pick up. Now, there's plenty of premium Penguins out there because people love this one so much that they just wanted a premium option with some premium steels on there, and QSP did a fantastic job on that one. Just in case you're not familiar with the Penguin, let's go ahead and do some size comparisons. All right, a couple of other models that I like a lot. The Vosteed Raccoon, these you can get in certain variants under 50 as well. And the new top liner lock from Vosteed is the Croc here. This one here is going to be a little bit smaller, just to kind of get them up close to the camera so you can kind of see. Croc is a little bit smaller than the Penguin, and then the Raccoon a little bit larger, just ever so slightly larger than the Penguin. Let me get these out of the way. We'll go ahead and wrap it up with my final thoughts and impressions on the Penguin version 2. All right, time for final thoughts and impressions of the Penguin version 2, guys. I really love the original. It offers a lot of bang for the buck, and I think it was really smart for QSP to take one of their popular, more affordable models and update it with some bearings in the pivot and make some other little changes. As I mentioned, there are knurling patterns or knurling happening with the actual scales here. You'll probably be able to see it a little bit better on the B-roll. I love the fact that they included the filler tab for that reversible clip on here. Steel liners painted. Fold over deep carry pocket clip, really well done. This is a good pocket clip. It goes in and out of the pocket well, and it retains well, and very easy to flip if you are a lefty. And because this is a liner lock, it's going to be really easy to operate and actuate left-handed, no matter what it is that you're doing to deploy and close this one. So let's go ahead and wrap it up with final thoughts and impressions. If you're not familiar, I grade on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. Now, something like this that is more budget friendly with D2 steel painted instead of PVD or DLC, and then you're going to have some Efron scales with steel liners and all steel hardware, making this a very affordable knife. This will cap at a max of 7 as far as being able to go to the top of the sky with it. Now, there are some little things that do hold it back for me. D2, while it is excellent for edge retention, not a huge fan of D2. I would have loved to have seen them go with 14C28N because they do a good job with 14C28N. Very corrosive resistant, easier to maintain and easier to get to a razor sharp edge. But that's not to say that D2 isn't good, because it's going to have excellent edge retention on it once you've gotten this one honed and or resharpened if you do dull it. The other thing on here for me is going to be the fact that while it is a 3-finger knife while choked back, 3.5-finger knife while choked back, and 4-finger while choked up, I would have loved for just a little bit of extra 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch to be able to get all 4 fingers on here. But for the size, it's a really nice weighted carry. Now, everything that I take into account when I do these is going to be your fit, your finish, your performance, both with the action and cutting. So how's the edge geometry? How's the factory edge? It's going to be money for value, and it's going to be aesthetics. And aesthetics is subjective, so what I may like, you may not like. This one here being a lot of fun, but I did want to check out the version 2 when I heard that there was a new version of the Penguin out there. I just had to get my hands on it. I just thought that this would be a fun way to do that. So having said all of that, I think on this particular one, I am going to go 6.3. Really like the Penguin for the money. It is extremely competitive even to this day. Great utility blade shape on it, reversible pocket clip. Going to have your lanyard hole above the clip so it doesn't prioritize it. Great construction. It's going to be very durable and stand the test of time, and it's got a solid steel on it for the money. I am curious to see what you guys think about this one. Let me know down in the comments below. If you're interested, I will link it for you, and when you use my links, it does help the channel. So thanks if you choose to do that. Shout out to my channel members. Love you guys. That's it for me today. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.